Well, kia ora koutou and welcome back to the Drive Time Show. Taranaki is full of amazing talent, from singer-songwriters to just amazing dancers, just to amazing people in general. And the Open Mic Night is all about celebrating our local artists. Creative people, this is totally for you. Now, a lot of you will know all about this wonderful lady and the awesome mahi that she does in our community. So I just wanted to say welcome to the show. I have the fabulous Kurvaji on the show today to talk about the Open Mic Night, which is taking place on Thursday, the 10th of February. Kia ora, Kurvaji. Welcome to the show.
Kia ora, Leah. Awesome to be on your show today. Thank you very much for the invitation.
Oh, you're welcome. And I always love chatting with you because you're so bright and positive, and not only that you portray that in person, but also I always love what you're wearing. You always just portray that in person.
Thank you.
Look, it's pretty cool to hear that you guys are bringing the Open Mic Night, but obviously to a different venue. What is your favorite part about Open Mic Nights?
Oh, collaboration. So one of the key things about Open Mic is the opportunity for musicians to be able to bounce off each other musically and as musicians in person, like our everydays. When you're on stage or off stage, it's just that community, a whānau feel. Once you've got it, you just it's like a bug, you can't get rid of it. And that was one of the main reasons why we needed to continue Open Mic after Decanter closed. So yeah, that along with getting on the stage and just rocking it out and making people smile and making them happy, but also having a good laugh with musos and making new sound with each other and just everything.
Oh, I love it. That's so cool. Sounds like it's a great time as well whenever you guys meet up.
Oh, most definitely. Many of us more professional artists have started at Open Mic. Wow. That's where we've built our confidence. We've learnt, different ways of business, the behind the scenes stuff, as well as the do's and don'ts for practices and the do's and don'ts on stage from Open Mic, and learning from other musicians. If we all tried to do it on our own, it would be immensely hard. So it's really important to have a really strong musical community and everyone to support each other.
So what you're saying is that if there's somebody out there who's watching this right now who has never sung in front of anybody, that this is the opportunity for them to branch out.
Most definitely. Whether you're a comedian who's always wanted to get up and do some stand-up, or you've done some original compositions, if you play an instrument, if you are a vocalist, you might be a vinyl DJ wanting to get out there and get some experience. You could be a belly dancer, you could be a hip-hop dancer, literally anything entertainment-wise. That is what Open Mic's about. So it gives those that aren't able to gig each week the opportunity to share their talents with everybody else that's there and those that appreciate it. For those that are more polished artists, then they can go in there and they can get a feel for what the crowd thinks of their new original, or the new lick that they've learned on their guitar or put together on their guitar. For those that are up and coming, please remember that we all started at the same place as you.
That's true.
We all started with that first time on the microphone, or that first time on a stage with a guitar in our hand, or drumsticks, or whatever it is. Like, every professional started in the same place as you. And the community of music and of entertainment, the support goes a long way. And come along and ask questions to the more experienced artists. Ask, what the right venues are to go to for your sound, for your long-term vision. Is there any advice that they can give? All those sorts of things, like those are part of being a musician and having musicianship, is supporting those up and coming people. And I'm all about supporting our up and coming people.
You totally are. Yeah, you totally
100%.
are. That's cool. That's so cool. And you said earlier that the open mic night is no longer at Decanter. Decanter is now closed up, or is going to be something else. And so you've moved to a different venue. Whereabouts is that?
Now it's at 8 Ball in New Plymouth.
Oh, cool.
So it's a pool hall, a kind of bar. Now Decanter, so originally open mics started at Powder Room, and it was started off by Carl Austin, and then Powder Room closed down, and they needed another venue. So Carl needed another venue, and he went and saw John at Decanter, and it's been there since, and it's been phenomenal. We've had some of the most amazing talent go through Decanter, and it's really sad to see it change hands, and it's becoming an Asian restaurant. So with it turning into a restaurant, there's not going to be entertainment in the venue anymore. So, of course, straight away I was like, oh my gosh, where are we going to go? What are we going to do? What are we going to do with our open mic? So there's some odd ones that happen during summer, and they're phenomenal, but has really only been Decanter as a consistent weekly slot for our musos to go and vibe with each other. So I was speaking with a friend and a fellow musician, Ian Wallace. We were having a conversation, and we were both speaking about how important it is for open mic to continue here in Taranaki, to nurture our up and coming, and to also to continue the community that has been created through open mic, the community of musicians. And he suggested Mike from 8 Ball. So he said to me, you should think about approaching him. Gave me a little bit of a rundown. I've been there a couple of times for some private events and other bits and pieces, but I had never met Mike. I approached Mike, and he straight away said, let's meet up and have a conversation. And literally the next day he had gone and obtained the gear, the PA system.
That was fast.
Literally. He had got the system, so that's all being installed at the moment. And he's 100% whānau orientated, community orientated, very much about looking after his staff and looking after his patrons. And he appreciates the impact that open mic can have on the community. And he wants to create a space for that community to continue to flourish. So he's beautiful person, beautiful bar owner, happy staff, and so I think it's the ideal venue.
Oh, so good.
Of course, the first thing I did was I had to concrete things with Mike, and once that was done, I had to make sure that I had the right hosts. So, of course, I had to go to the originator. So I went to Carl Austin.
Yeah.
So, Carl Austin and Wakaya Tamihana. You've probably seen him around. He's the one with the cool as dreads, and he's hosted many open mics at Decanter. And he has a band, and he's quite a renowned musician. So between the two of them, they're going to rotate the Thursdays. And yeah, it should be amazing. It'll be
beautiful. And I love how you guys, I'm just going to pop up a little poster for everybody watching right now. But I love how you're using, the original to host the open mic nights. And I see that it's every Thursday starting Tira Wiki next week on the 10th of February. I was about to say January. Gosh, I'm still a bit behind, aren't I? Just any last words before we that you would like to share with us today before we say farewell?
Well, firstly, I would like to say a huge thank you very much to John Power from Decanter for keeping the open mic going for all these years. And we wish you all the best in your retirement or semi-retirement. And thank you very much to Mike for picking up the ball and putting an 8 on it and allowing us to have open mic at 8 Ball and taking care of us. So if you guys are out and about or coming and would like to come and share your talents or just enjoy some really good entertainment, then we'd love to see you. Our captain, our very own Taranaki pirate, the captain, Carl Alston, and Wakaya will take care of you. I'm just the one that does the organising in the background. That's just, yeah. And I'll see you on the stage, and I look forward to seeing everybody there. It's going to be amazing. I'm really looking forward to launch night. And I'm looking forward to working alongside Mike and his staff there. So it's exciting and it's amazing, and I absolutely can't wait. So I look forward to seeing everybody there.
Oh, beautiful. And you're not just the behind the scenes. You're like that's part of actually creating such an awesome event, Kurvaji. You don't realize that you're actually a big part of that. So Ngā thank you so much for joining me on the show today, and all the very best.
No, thank you very much. I appreciate you.